Hi everybody. I'm now going to record about um, a story written by Mr. Kaloji. It's a Telugu story called Maname Nayam. English it means we are better, and there is some some traces of it from Mr. Dostoevsky. So I'm just put his image also. The person on the right top corner is Mr. Gollapudi Maruti Rao. He compiled some very good Telugu stories because 2011 happens to be 100 years when the first Telugu story got published, I think. So, as part of that, it was telecasted in HMTV YouTube channel. This is the link for the channel, and this is the actual Telugu video. So, I am saying the same video in English so that other people can appreciate or maybe watch this video, or maybe they can even buy the book in Telugu and translate it. So main intention is to they will appreciate the Telugu literature. That's what I mean. So if one has to appreciate a language, I think it's not based on the grammar or structure, though some people like it. But actually, I believe that it's the stories that bring out the beauty of the language. So let's get started. So this story is about a conversation between two bulls. So what happens is on one fine day, two bulls are decorated with flowers, and instead of they pulling a cart, those two bulls are lightly loaded or not loaded at all, and they are taken to an office area. So this is actually a three-page story, and so what happens is that day happens to be an animal conservation day, or what do we say, fight against animal inhuman treatment, or inanimal treatment, or whatever it is. So on that day, right, some rich people in the town, they gather at one place, and they bring out all the animals who with a good decoration, and to showcase that animals should be treated with kind. So the writer writes that in that place there are not just four-legged animals but also two-legged animals. So he brings out his frustration in this writing by calling humans as two-legged animals, and because he says that they are great just because they have money, otherwise there is no difference between them and animals. So what do these rich people do in the story? They save the weak animals and also put up cases against those who humiliate the animals, or who beat them up, or whatever it is. Now, what the writer says is that these same rich people, they don't have any kindness towards the pure humans. Okay, and they don't, and these rich people don't even know, according to the story, that the poor humans, some poor farmers, are unable to feed the bulls. They have been killing the bulls by themselves. Okay, so what the writer tries to do is he tries to bring the disparity in the thought process of some rich people who feel that saving an animal is very important because there is no longer a need to save the humans. So I don't say that rich people will give more importance to animals over humans, but what would have happened is, because of their psyche, they would have totally forgot that there are humans also to be saved. So writer also brings this out. So what he says is that the so-called animal lovers came to the venue in the motor cars. They and maybe the kids are fascinated by the animals, and they are so fascinated that they wonder which of them is an ox, which of them is a horse. Such is the kind of people who are there, and these are the people who say that they are dedicated themselves to the saving the animals from any kind of punishment. So, what happens is White Bull explains all this thing that is happening, the rich people coming, the motor cars, and all, to the Black Bull. And in the end, White Bull says that, don't you think all of this is a farce? Just they are just decorating us for just one day, but do it. I think, and then it says that maybe they are doing it for the tax exemption. Okay, so this might seem unrealistic, but talking bulls is also unrealistic. It's just a story, so please bear with us. So the white bull says that all this is farce because humans are not decorating us for the love of for the sake of love. It's just because of tax exemption. Otherwise, they would have treated the poor people very well. So we are no way in any way so to be part of this one occasion or what we are not really entitled to be part of this occasion. It's just some farce. That's what the white bull says. Now now what the black bull says is that yeah, the humans are doing it, but do you think all the humans are happy? But I think that whatever the hypocrisy or whatever the fine thing they do, what we can do is that we are far better than the humans, the Black Bull says. And the Black Bull goes on explaining to the White Bull. It says that we get something to eat, and we also have someone who serves us as so long as we are alive. It's the caretaker of the bulls. But there are many poor humans who can't live happily. See the point. So even in case we become weak and we are worthless, right? We are put to rest in a single shot. Do you think the humans have this kind of luxury? The distressed and the poor humans, they don't have this option. That's why I feel that we are far better. So that is how the name. Okay, so this is how the black bull ends the talk with the white bull, and that's how the title of the story comes, We Are Better, which in Telugu means Maname Nayam. Maname means we, Nayam means better. uh, Okay, so why I am reading this story is because Mr. Gollapudi, the person on the right, he also gives a good explanation of the crux of the story. So what he says is that the writer wants to say that living with the inability to die peacefully is a curse to the humans. Okay, this is what Mr. Kaloji, the person on the left topmost corner, is trying to bring out. That if you can, and that's what brings us to Mr. Dostoevsky, where he wrote in the book The Insulted and the Humiliated book, where in which an old woman, while dying, calls her daughter and says that you have the right to kill yourself. Don't lose that. So, okay, I don't subscribe to this. Why I am saying this point is that this is mentioned in the story of Dostoevsky, and the same crux is brought out in this story, We Are Better, where the bulls say that they are better than humans because though they cannot kill themselves, but they can get killed without any pain, unlike the humans who cannot kill themselves without undergoing a lot of emotional pain. So that is the crux of the story. I hope you understood whatever I said. If you understand, just go ahead and read some more books on this. Thank you very much.